Alright, I'm back. Now, contrary to the last video, this is not that same character. I decided to play through the prologue bit, because otherwise you end up seeing the same old shit in conversations. I got murdered en route. So, that was fun. So this is a different character, played through the prologue again. And now I'm in, well, Tall Spiky Land. The sky is overcast as you arrive at a clearing with the stone forest occupied by a congregation of mounds from which dull, monotonous chanting and summer pounding of drums can be heard. Dark lean poles carved out of bone and some large animal rise from the top of the hills. You see tribal banners flying in the wind. Approaching a bit further, you glimpse a small group of orcs gathered around a hillock, the whole dug in its side. In the midst, a bronze figure lies on a stretcher surrounded by diverse ornaments, jugs, and weapons. You realise that you've come upon a funeral. Something seems wrong. If you are not mistaken, the mourners are clearly arguing about something. But the majority of the group is in disagreement with a single young-looking orc whom, based on his attire, you recognise to be a shaman. I am an orc. Like, the character that I've created is an orc. So get closer to find out what's going down. Curiously enough, the orcs are arguing in common language so you understand what they are saying. I'm an orc! The young shaman is... I am an orc, right? Yeah, I'm an orc. The young shaman is up against a whole group of mean-looking, angry orcs. He tries to placate them in a calm yet determined manner. But understand, friend Mock, this isn't the right way. I only want the best for Brodmarn, he says. It is the old way, Warren Gurren, the leader of the mourners, replies. The proper way. Brodmarn must be laid to rest as he lived in order to receive his due reward in the afterlife, amidst a haze of blood and swirling weapons. The snakehead warband won't stand for anything else. That won't help at all. In fact, I believe he's already damned, and even my ritual would give him but a small chance to find peace. There is just a couple of orcs, is none of your concern. Leave this place. I am an orc! It's kind of annoying that the text doesn't change based on race. Steal the stuff. Join the shaman. Join on the warband. Relying on your knowledge of orcs. Oh, at least, like, tribal trinket. Persuasion. I feel like me being an orc should probably come in at some point here, but okay. Oh, your race must be an orc. So either you have the orc companion, or you are an orc. Okay. Kinda want to rob him. Let's go for that. Right they are, you boldly proclaim. Baffled, the orcs stare at you, but you give them no chance to question your competence in the matter and quickly follow up with some pretty convincing arguments. Members of the Snakehead Warband home in agreement, and although the shaman heavily protests your involvement, they soon accept you as an advocate for their cause. Take too long to overwhelm Wargun with your combined efforts. Have it your way then, you fools, he exclaims as he grudgingly steps aside. Some kind of ritual begins, which involves a lot of warlike chanting, the shaking of weapons, and ferocious drumming. Culmination is quite graphic and shocking. The group proceeds to hack the deceased into pieces before putting his remains inside the mound and then sealing the entrance with a heavy stone. All the while, the shaman stands by with a disapproving expression. As the mourners start to depart, Shrain Mock approaches you and hands you a small pouch. You should disapprove of strangers meddling in our affairs, but you helped us out here. Old Brodmarn may go to the afterlife untroubled now. Here, take this as a sign of our gratitude. With that he leaves too, his warriors handing you several small trinkets. Only the shaman remains, fidgeting around the fresh grave, rearranging ornaments and lighting a few tiny bonfires. You'd guessed he not only conducts burials, but is also some kind of caretaker of the cemetery. Oh, we can still rob them. Okay. But let's approach the shaman. The shaman has just finished his work on the fresh grave and about to proceed to some older ones as you approach. Weary but not in the slightest bit alarmed, he looks at you. It's no place for strangers, he says. Is there anything you need? Have you lost your way? You must have. If it's directions you need, I can help you. Otherwise, there's nothing here for you. So you are not lost, but just happened upon a funeral instead to watch out of curiosity. You ask about the disagreement. And then you thought, why not meddle in affairs that are none of your concern? Now, is there anything else? No, I'd rather continue my work in peace if it's all the same to you. No, I'm an orc and a proud orc warrior. I would not rob the graves. If I was a dark elf, I would rob the graves. What? Why are they in a foul mood? What? 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 Why? You've got food. You're getting paid. We're gonna go fight some dudes. It's fine. Let's not force march then. Let's do that. They're fine. You've got food, so I don't need to send you out. Yeah. Defend for Haranji. You have arrived at the place you pledged to defend, which again you need to beat through, and this might take days, depending on whether you have brought the agreed upon number of fighters or reinforcements. The fight become easier. Yeah. Oh, did I just lose 5 fighters? Awkward. But I kind of needed those fighters, but alright. I've got enough food. Let's rest. Oh, guys, what is this shit? Right, so fighting breaks out between them and the crew. Ride Joker howl ferociously. Fight. We've easily got this. Actions. Concentrate defense. Makeshift barricade. Eliminate leaders. Well, they don't seem to be that tough. Fuck it. Can we not do that? We can. Yeah, let's do it. Let's eliminate their leaders. I'm going to lose again, aren't I? They all seem the same to me. That one's red. Yeah, we're in a lot of trouble, aren't we? How are you this bad at your job? Hey! Do we trust the random rune? No. I want you to reload your gun. I say this has gone brilliantly. Fuck's sake! Bomb. Yes! And you are both going to die. But well done. Chance it. Damn it. He was only downed, he didn't die. Why heal him? Well. Narcan is probably closer at this point. He's not dead, he's fine. Sorry, I'm reading it like I'm not presenting. I've asked her about the job she mentioned. I was told of this opportunity by some officials who know me well and trust my abilities and dedication. I get such employment often enough, she spoke briefly before going on. There's a sizable bounty on the head of an orc warlord called Vor. Fickle man, more beast than man in fact, but he is not to be taken lightly, for he has a whole pack of marauders barking at his heels. All of them thinking they are great warriors. That's orcs for you. I'm an orc! It tells you they've split the bounty of the two between the two of you and you take back the trophy to Torzak's shelter. It's her offer. Good, she clicks, if he kicks excitedly. They have to get to the village people call Valerius. Not a nice place. Vagrus, not a nice place at all. That is where they say Vor was last seen. If we are lucky, he will still be around. If not, we can maybe pick up his trail there. Jagged wastes, northeast of the shelter. Fuck. For a gift? Crap kit. Thank you for this gift, but I have my own equipment. I prefer to use it, learn better, try and test it. You can feel that she is appreciative of your effort to keep her supplied with gear. Okay. Can I not assign deputies? Give him a gift? No. Oh, he's very happy. Whoa, mate, whoa, that's what I like to see. That's what I deserve, too. To say the least, I'm the most valuable member of this crew. I don't get on your nerves with stupid shit like the others. I deserve some extra benefits. Oh, aye. Pocket some money without a second thought. At least he is to be somewhat more loyal for a while. Done. How exhausted are you? We can make it to our... I don't think so, no. I think we have to set up camp. Like, I got to Arkan. Oh, we don't have the movement. Okay. There we go. We made it to Arkan. And now we'll enter Arkan. Travelers, merchants, patrols, and the like move around sluggishly as you approach the settlement, while some of them are just loitering, maybe waiting for something, or just merely resting. Yet one group stands out. Side of the road, you can see a handful of scantily clad people surrounding men in dark robes. Seems to be heard, there's clearly violence going on, but the rest of the travelers just walk by without paying attention. When getting closer, you assess the situation. The men wearing black are without doubt priests of Sergorod, who are in the process of mercilessly whipping the forward wretches, appear to be slaves. The angry rants of the priest make it clear that the punishment of some offence, maybe an escape attempt, blood soiled. Do not try to free the slaves using force. Leisurely observe the situation. Grifter and Garrett gain loyalty. The commoners and taking the site. It's not pretty, but the dealing of the Sergorites with slaves and offenders to Imperial Law Sodomai. First glance, the whole affair appears to be a big, bloody, chaotic mess, with priests swinging their whips with fierce discrimination, almost as if in frenzy, but after a little while it becomes obvious that there is a method to it. Sergorites sure know how to deal out punishment in the most effective way. You look at your crew. Then they catch the eyes of your own slaves, widening in terror as they watch. Well, here's a memory to recall should they consider disobedience or mutiny. For a while you decide you've seen enough and give the order for the common attendants to proceed, so the priests go on about their bloody work. For obedience. Take that, you filthy slaves. Is what my character would say. Oof. Sorry, I'm fidgeting now. My back's hurting. I guess because I lift with my back, not with my legs. Ooh, we could sell the bogweed. Oh, it's contraband! Oh dear. I didn't know that. It's a bit awkward. I just turned up with drugs, apparently. During camp or rest or by spending resourcefulness. Are we not in camp, technically? Great news. Oh, I did. How many fighters do I need? 6, at least. I'll take 7. I'll have 1 outrider. Oh, I can turn that in. Excellent. That makes me rich. But nestled beneath thickest of the rock pillars called the Arcos Forest, the rural town of Arkan is constantly beaten by wind and engulfed in flying dust from the jagged wastes. However unforgivable though the surroundings are, the settlement's inhabitants thrive thanks to the earth's abundant bounty. Marble, limestone, granite, and shale. Artists and artisans carve the precious stones in the workshops and warehouses ceaselessly behind the town's silt-laden walls under watchful eyes of the praetor. Let's explore the city. Appears to be an ordinary day as you roam the mining settlement of Arkham with a few of your trusted companions and a handful of crew members. Light wind blows from the east, carrying some of the ever-present dust all around you. You can hear the cacophony of diligent labour. There's quite a crowd on the streets, mostly local workers and merchants wearing masks and turbans. Take a look around at see what's going on. Still around for a bit, but it turns out to be a slow day after all. Nothing of interest seems to be going on, and after a while you realise you are only wasting your time. That was good. Speak with Levantis. Stillwater Street dozes sleepily under the hot daytime sun, fragrant with the sharp odour of tobacco and bogweed, sold by multiple vendors here. Make your way to the 3 stories white building where Levantis dwells. You are offered all kinds of baccy, incense, reef, pipe, hookahs, and the like. Cereals and accessories for the connoisseur of recreational smoking. You dismiss the merchants. You're here for a different reason. Into the lodging where Levantis resides. The ground floor of the building is occupied by yet another tobacco shop, the owner of which graciously serves as the landlord for a handful of tiny rooms she rents out for those who look for a long-term yet temporary stay in Arkham. The talking woman doesn't seem to care too much for confidentiality or for the safety or privacy of her guests. Immediately and without question, points you to the uppermost floor where you ask for Levantis. Ascending a ladder, you come to what is basically the rooftop covered by a large tent and rickety septums, but a few more bedrooms to the building. In one of the more spacious ones, you find a young, dark-haired, slender fellow dressed in a tunic, wearing half-moon glasses and bent over a shaky desk. He improvised from small crates, a travelling chest, and various ledgers. He neither smoke, nor food, nor wine, nor women. He mutters without looking at you as he hears you enter, busy with his calculations. Not now, not later, not ever. I'm sure I already mentioned that. I'm told you might need this, you say, waving the letter you were given to deliver. Straight from the magistrate of tax collectors in Torzag Shelter, if you are Levantis, that is. The young man looks at you, his face suggests sharp wit, his eyes probing. I am indeed, he replies. I am indeed, and you are. You introduce yourself and hand him the letter. Finally, things do seem to move along. What an utterly unexpected surprise, he mumbles to himself. Ah, and thank you. He unfolds the letter and starts to read immediately. Then, without looking up, he adds absently, Pleased to meet you, of course. Then, within an instant, he seems to forget you're even there. First he reads eagerly, but after a few moments, an expression of jaded disappointment appears on his face. Splendid, just splendid, he sighs, then goes on splittering. Now there's the imperial bureaucracy in full swing, as I know it. Reliably incompetent as ever. Good job, you cretins. Top of the line indeed. Would that you encountered a Slater bull during mating season, and you demonstratively clear your throat. Levantis looks up once again, slightly irritated. You are still here, he says matter of fact. Was there something you wanted? Then he remembers. Of course, I am to pay you the fee for delivery. Forgive me, it's just that I have a lot on my mind. A piece of moronic writing certainly didn't help to diminish any of that. But that's not your fault, is it now? After some rummaging, he finds coin and gives it to you. Thank you again, you've certainly travelled far to bring me this. And a thought crosses his mind. Well, one of them. So one of the mid-currency. Okay, I'll let you off. Say, friend, he continues while he examines you pensively. Am I right to assume that you are quite a traveller? You and Levantis nod at the same time as he is answering his own question. Of course, he says. Would you care to take me with you as a passenger, in case you have plans to visit Lumen anytime soon? For more than fair compensation, of course. As it turns out, he whizzed at the letter he just received from you. Must leave Arkin earlier than expected and return to my employer. And then only if the price is right. Levantis relaxes a bit before splittering on. Good, thank you. At least that's one problem out of the way. I shall give you an advance for your troubles right now. The rest you will receive from my employer, Mistress Kandara, as soon as we arrive. If I gather my things and cancel my stay here with that weed-breathing head downstairs, I promise not to be a burden. Oh, he didn't give me much. Constant Sculptor. Curious shop one street off the market. Beneath the shadow of its awning, a variety of strange sculptures, both small and large, stand on display, which depict various creatures, mostly sentient beings of the written realms. The only thing they have in common is that they all appear to be unfinished to some degree. Faces seem to express some kind of reverential longing. Or is that pain? From inside the shop, you hear the sound of hammering and chiseling. Right, my story is in alignment. I've already done this one. Leave the shop. Now then, the trial of the beast. This is what we want to do. Walking through the dusty streets of Arkin, you come upon a town crier announcing various news of general interest, such as current marble prices and offered job opportunities. One of these catches your ear. It's known that Herman the Herder is willing to grant a substantial reward to anyone brave enough to go after the vile beast haunting the outskirts of our fair city. The man can be found at his lodgings near the main gate. From what you can see, not a lot of folks are interested. Maybe here's a chance to line your purse. Go and visit Herman to inquire about the job. You find Herman the Herder sitting in front of his hut near the city gates, just as advertised. All around him, various animal skins are displayed on racks, while behind his board, vast pens containing various livestock stretch as far as the eye can see. A burly man with sunburnt skin. Tell him you are here about the job. Herman nods. Finally, someone. Let me give you the details. It all started about 2 months ago when my animals began to disappear. What a two falling prey to wasteland predators is no big deal in itself around here, but then it became regular. 3 a week, 4 a week, you catch my drift. And then, just a fortnight ago, one of the boys tended to the flock went missing. And then another one. It's quite obvious to me that there's some vicious monster at work here. One critter that's got itself some mighty appetite for easy prey. I heard a complaint to the town militia, but they won't do nothing. They're more preoccupied with guarding those precious marble slabs of theirs. I wonder if you were inclined to help me. Dozen silver is all I can offer, gathered from the handful of locals who care. I mean, that's good. Well, maybe it isn't, but it's the highest quality of currency, so I'll take a dozen. Thank you, Vagrus. The last victim of the creature, whatever it might be, was a young boy herding some slurgulls, about a day's walk from the northern city walls, on a quarry just at the border of the rock across the forest. Maybe you should go there first. Yep. There you go, Crift again, loyalty. Is there anything else I need? I don't think so. I mean, I'll follow up on my... I need anything. These. That's the one. Let's rest. You are definitely going out to do odd jobs. You know what? Let's get that sorted. Let's get morale and nutrition up. Because they've basically paid for it themselves. Alright. Deputies. Then during camp or rest or by spending resourcefulness. But we are at rest. Is it because they're not healed yet? Severely wounded. 16 days. Is there like a way I can fix that? Can I have med kits? 5 medical supplies. So I have 8 insight. I can spend on resourcefulness. Authority, I don't know what that does. How many assigned deputies you can have at any given time. Finds more tolerant with the decisions you make, with higher authority lessening the loyalty loss of companions. Okay. I don't really know what that means. So I can upgrade myself. Or I believe I can spend my insight to give him proficiency. I think for now, I want to spend it on me, because I like me. I'm not even slightly trained in healing. get a point in that. I enjoy that some things I just can't do. Okay, it's gonna cost only 3. Let's do it. I mean, we are literally just resting till these fuckers feel better. You go, oh, they failed to do their job. Alright. Are they healed yet? Are they good to go? Companions, vitality 7 out of 12. No, they're not. They're not good to go at all. Another day of rest it is. Yeah. Right, Garrick is hurt. And she is fine. Loyalty neutral. I'll get you a gift. And you. Rest. We've only got 3 days of food now. Okay, we need to actually buy more supplies. Fine, that puts us up to 11 days. I'd love to sell the fucking drugs. Anything doing? For the city? Oh! Yeah, take a look around and see what's going on. The far corner of the market square, you come upon a huge commotion. A merchant accompanied by 2 bodyguards stands with his back to a warehouse surrounded by a crowd of angry quarry workers. They launch to find out there's some dispute about wages. You'd only listen, the merchant cries out with his palm held out in defense. Given the current situation, I simply cannot pay you more for the time being. You have to be patient. Been telling us this for the better part of a month now, the leader of the workers exclaims. We are fed up with your promises. Given the current situation, well, ha ha. Maybe you could start cutting your own expenses. We are working our asses off here for practically nothing. Intervene on the side of the employer. I'm a mercenary. You know, the workers aren't going to pay me, but the employer might. Push your way through the crowd and plant your feet firmly in front of the rebel. Enough of this, you shout. Leave the man alone. If you have any issues, you can take them to the Imperial officers or speak directly to me. One of your companions looks around absent-mindedly with a weapon in hand. This doesn't have the desired effect. On the contrary, it angers the ringleaders. While most of the mob stayed behind, a handful of workers produced various weapons, or shoot you with an outraged howl. Excellent. So my already injured companions now have to fight. Oh, you're gonna die in the Imperial fucking city as well. Nice. With the poison, I suppose. Like, dude's already poisoned. So let's see if you can finish him off. Yep, nailed him. Throw a rune at that guy. I mean, yep, just get his accuracy down. Fuck's sake. Poison that one. Reload your pistol. Nice. Poison that guy. What'd that do? Suppressing shot that guy. Nice. Finish it. Excellent. We shot some disgruntled workers. Beat the ringleader and the rest of the rabble flee. The merchant approached you with a grateful expression on his face. Thank you for intervening. I was afraid they might lynch me, the ungrateful, entitled filth they are. Here, take this, please. That he presents you with a small statue made of white marble. Not a bad wage for a few minutes' work. It's been an ordinary day. It's not an ordinary day anymore, is it? You just slaughtered some peasants. As you roam around the mining settlement of Arkham with a few of your trusted companions and a handful of crew members, a light wind blows from the east, carrying some of the ever-present dust, and all around you can hear the cacophony of diligent labour. Quite a crowd on the streets, mostly local workers and merchants wearing masks and turbans. Well. You may as well rest. There we go. Earn some cash. Everybody's healed. Leave settlement. Now whereabouts? Because don't forget we got to travel to find the beast. Yeah, the beast that ended my game last time. Set up camp. They're devoted, that's fine. Find deputies. Have 2. Excellent. Defense orders. 1 obedience plus 1 morale, lower chance of. That's fine. Oh, there you go. So you've got Beast Lore 1, Hunting plus 50, Perceptive plus 9. So look around the area will do it, but let's just... I've not read that. You have ventured to a small quarry mentioned by Herman. It is not particularly hard to find. The site is completely abandoned and still, with only the ever-present desert wind blowing through the rickety scaffolding and hollow excavation pits. Soon you find the spot where the Slaride herd had disappeared, a veritable mess of ruined scaffolding and scattered equipment. First glance, there's nothing to be learned from this location. So let's look for tracks and try to draw conclusions. It takes some effort, but the site yields some useful information after all. In particular searches, you find several half-buried tracks indicating a huge, many-legged creature and a few shed pieces of chitin. A bit further away, the soft ground is slightly caved in, maybe something that's dug its way through the ground here. At the edge of the hole, you find the residue of some gooey, gelatinous material emanating a horrendous stench, poison, or maybe some other kind of substance secreted by the creature. Think hard, trying to determine what type of beast these signs point to. There could be no doubt you're up against a stinger scorpion, a ferocious beast indeed. Knowing that, you grow a bit more confident. It'll be an easy fight, but at least you know you stand a chance, the devil you know. Finding the first few tracks, it doesn't take too long to uncover the prints leading away from the quarry, possibly the monster's lair, though you might stand a chance to corner it if you are careful. Fuck it. Oh, see, she loves hunting stinger scorpions. Did we not find its lair? Wow. I don't have enough scouts for that. On the tracks of the monster haunting Arkan's vicinity, you soon come upon a mound littered with bones and even clothing scattered around. Once it must be nearby, you have to be careful. How are you doing for health? 5. 11. Oh, shit. Look for signs of the beast with your companions while the comet Titus waits a safer distance. You leave the comet dust behind and enter the maze of stone pillars with your companions. Start looking for tracks in the sand and among the rocks. Search the site warily to be light on your feet and not to make any noise, and indeed, there is, half buried under the sand, you glimpse the chitinous back of some large monster. Lies are in wait, but it hasn't noticed you yet. Now's your opportunity to strike. Ambush the beast. I'm gonna fucking die. It's a giant fucking scorpion. That just took almost all the health off one guy. Use that on yourself. No. I mean, not to be that guy, but you are screwed. Yeah, it just flat out murdered Garrick. Yep, okay. So it's killed me and my crew. Quick load daily save. Let's not do that thing. Let's not do said thing. Let's camp. And heal. So how's everybody looking now? He's not at full health, and she's not at full health. Let's do another day. He's now fine, but she is not. Oh, she will be tomorrow, though. There you go. We just... Oh, he failed! That's awkward. There we go. Test succeeded this time. It's a Zern. Not a Scorpion. Alright then. We're going after a Zern. This time, we're not gonna fail. Oh, that still looks like a Stinger Scorpion to me. Not a Zern. Right, now everyone's in good health. Oh, critical hit there. Nice. I'm fucking on that. Let's get you in the way. You want to try poison? Well, alright then. Take the damn shot. I mean, that just seems to be the better move. You reload. Oh, it broke the Overwatch because yeah, hit you, and now he's dead. Yeah, he's very dead. Okay, so what I'm learning here is we can't hunt a Stinger Scorpion right now. Let's go back to the settlement. Let's run away and hide somewhere else. That's what I'm doing here. I mean, it is good that you always get the quick load option, because it would just be shitty if you didn't. Right, so where's the Ponce want to go? Vagrus. Lumen. Okay, I don't need that. I need that. We could go back to Torzag's shelter, apparently. That would, there's a road, I want to say, going to Lumen. Valerias is the hunting quest. Let's see who's about and what they... Oh, enter the city. Passengers. Mirage. Harkin's Quarry, Drusian's Quarry. And them nearby. Of course, we've not actually... Oh. Back to Torzag's shelter, though. So we go back to Torzag's shelter and then go the other way. I think that might work. Now looking at the map, how did we get to Torzag? So we could go for the road and then take the road to Torzag's, or we could go through the land. I think we'll go through the land because that's the way we came. Even though you were expecting an attack because of your wards, we really just got outside the fucking city. Jesus Christ. Flee? Flee? No? Okay. Spend equally. Take 2 outriders. Leave the scouts out of it. There's 1 Gary, 4 Larrys, 1 Barry, and 1 Harry. Actions. I mean, we have more offensive than them. Fuck it. Did you get injured? I think you did. I don't really want to do any companion actions. I mean, we are at least close enough to the bloody city that I can get some recruits to replace the dead. You involved, and probably you as well, to be honest, at this point. Yes, I guess. How did he die? He wasn't even involved. Move on. No, they're still alive. They just can't do their jobs. Just keep going. I could spend points, can I not, to... Oh, no I can't. Unable to post... Oh, Jesus Christ. We don't need supplies. Let's pay them. Maybe getting to the road wouldn't be the worst call in the world. Well, that wasn't the worst. Can we maybe get some guards? That'll increase morale. Oh, is this the other church that we brought along, or is it the same one? Attack because of your wards, your suddenly tribe charges your position. Okay. Defend the base. I don't even know what. Oh, I've run out of fighters. Okay. You can arm the slaves. Oh, action. Insult. I don't have much faith in my combiner's ability to combat them. So let's do a makeshift barricade. Then fight. I mean, we won. Pursue them. There we go. We got some moon dust, whatever that is. Oh, drugs. But we kept the moon dust, right? Very important to me that we keep the moon dust. Get to the bastard road as quick as you can. Jesus Christ. Set up camp. Get. Congratulations, you're all liberated. Because you survived. That's how you got liberated. You survived. Don't have any fighters. We're so close. Yeah. We're so close, guys. Please. thank fuck. There you go. Got through the inspection because apparently I'm just, you know, carrying so much contraband. What I really need. Take 6 slaves. 2 scouts. I need a shit ton of fighters. Okay, so turn that in. Turn that in. Where are we taking the... I think it's Arkin, isn't it? Oh, freaking... Church of Twatty Gunts. God, I'm mature. Civic District. Market District. Oh, I don't want to touch on Braxis. Ew. Calish Market. Browse the goods on display. Common but pretty jewel. Purchase some ivory. Bag of spice. Get the common but pretty jewel. Right, the Undercity. I mean, wasn't morale shocking? Let's buy the crew some prostitutes and visit the alchemist. True to hearsay, a small workshop is hidden away in one of the worst parts of the Undercity. Housed by a decrepit building that looks uninhabited from the outside, the alchemist shop occupies some room and cellar of a compound. Smells are invading your nostrils as you enter. Spectacle of so many jars, hanging dried plants, and odd minerals is no less important. The alchemist is a grumbling, ragged thing. You have difficulty telling if it's a very ugly old woman or a bent old man with greasy long hair. You refrain from asking, but besides, it is not interested in chatting, only in doing business. Medical supplies, medical supplies, medical supplies, antidotes. Ooh, poison. Alchemy tool. None of us know how to do alchemy. Ooh, I can sell her the bogweed. Please. Take my leave. Civic District, there we go. We got all these places we can visit. The Dragon's Nest Inn. This Dragon's Nest Inn is close to the traditional border of the market square, and thus the vicinity of the city gate. Its exterior is not much to look at. Hodgepodge of old buildings leaning together at the foot of a cave wall. A dragon is painted above the entrance, above which rows upon rows of windows indicate that the rooms are carved into the rock itself. The inside is much more impressive. The skeleton of a huge dragon provides the frame for the common room. with its curling spine and many ribs serving as support for the ceiling and walls, while its immense skull was turned into a bar. The bartender gives out beverages and takes orders through the half-open jaws. Decoration is lavish but old, completed with paintings, a collection of silver goblets, lines that run along the dragon bone, and 2 fireplaces that provide a pleasant warmth. The rest of the establishment is beyond and above the common room carved into the rock. Clientele is quite colourful, like the usual local derelicts that most taverniers of the world have. Instead, you can see wealthy merchants, vagri, foreign nobles, studious escort girls, emissaries, artist mercenaries, travellers of all sorts. Puts the down on his luck fellow sitting in one of the corners. You vaguely recognise the gaunt man with a shock of grey hair and silver cuirass. Is it Colonel when you pass through? Hailing him and seeing his son's expression, you ask the fellow what the matter is. They died, all of them, he says, not even looking up from his map. Mike Holmes, we tried to avoid the road tax, as you do, well, it took a little detour to the east. He now looks up into your eyes, his gaze hollow. Have you heard of the Hollow Crags, friend? Barely entered its confines, but still the bloody thing were upon us like flies on shit. Nobody survived but me, but I can still see their eyes in my sleep. You ask the man if you can do anything for him, but he downs his drink and rises, shaking his head. Nah, but thanks. I've got to talk to the Aztec sites. Even without the bodies, films deserve some sort of funeral. Take care, you hear? See what else I can do at the tavern. Our passengers are looking for one. There's an odd density of new faces around here. According to the bartender, the nest tends to draw travellers, but ever since the earthquake a few weeks ago, a lot of people seem to be displaced in one way or another, returned back by strange storms and insane winds in the north or by morose legionaries in the south. There is even talk of refugees from the Upper Empire. Upon hearing that you are looking for passengers for your coming to dance, a plump middle-aged woman in a neat tunic and toga walks up to you. She introduces herself. She's a lawyer who works for House Oquo, a powerful trading house with great influence in the Northern Empire. Together with her assistant, she needs to get to the Drusian Quarry to the west. You got the annual audit for their superior in the shelter. Pay 3 copper coins now and 1 silver upon arrival. Okay. This is the gardens. Gardens are a reputed place of tranquility and a rendezvous point for lovers. Upon entering through the arch at its tall stone fence, you can see several people loitering here. Most of whom are clearly from neither tranquility nor love, but look more like some kind of gang members to you. Take a walk in the gardens. But, sadly, I can't appreciate them. Visit the Arena Maximus. It's the largest building in the district, and perhaps the entire city is the Arena Maximus. The grand fighting circle stands 8 stories tall, where Legio, March Avenue, and Mercator Street meet, effectively on the border of the merchant and civic districts. The circular form is a masterpiece of imperial architecture, harkening back to ancient times, and its sands are said to have seen thousands of deaths. You walk up to its immense gate arch. A guard informs you that this area is closed for the time being and will only open if there are games going on. Thanks to a worthy sponsor or due to the seasonal festivities. It's the Aris Arena then. Old fighting pit walled off from the streets, crossing from the civic district to the undercity. Prices are low here. Fighters need not be accepted into the circle of gladiators. All pit fights are against monsters, beasts, and dangerous animals. All of them are messy and are considered very entertaining. Consequently, the place is usually abuzz with a very colourful crowd, like the watering hole, stalls, and pleasure houses of the block. Such of animal waste, urine, and sweat is almost unbearable. The arena's owners run it almost exclusively via slave attendants who swarm the place, clad in pale green tunics. Alright, let's enter and have a look around. Something to do how the arena operates. Fights occur every week, and you can enter by simply paying a fee of copper coin. But they check out your combatants first to make sure that you can at least put up a fight against the beast. Your winnings depend on the type and number of monsters. Enter the arena. You pay the entry fee and are led to a preparation chamber with your fighters before the spectre's terrace fills with people. So it let you know that the beasts you have chosen for that are 3 captured Krog, all of them from different brood, a red, a bronze, and a black one. 5 of your fighters get into the pit against vile reptiles. You stand to win 2 silver coins. I'll just decline, thanks, lads. I'm not I'm not getting my guys killed. Let's go visit the library. Building occupied the Imperial Public Library takes up 2 blocks on the western side of the district. The once pristine but now cracked and dirty marble main building has got one of the greatest achievements in Imperial architecture. The amount of detail is simply amazing, yet the sorry state of the stone is said to reflect the library itself, neglected by both Imperial officers and common people, who is meant to educate and inform. It slowly regresses and decays into obscurity. Sign is attached to the gigantic double doors that would lead into the main hall of the library, saying temporarily closed. Visit the infirmary. Ooh, am I a trained healer? No. Heal the wounded companion. Oh, nobody's injured. Okay. Leave the infirmary. Leave the district. And, quite possibly, leave the video. So yeah, this is where I'll be leaving off. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. I don't know. It's a weird one. I am quite addicted to this game. Even though it is just a lot of text, basically. You know, the fact that you can die so easily, like, you get these challenges that pop up. And the world, it's interesting to me. I think there's a lot going on. I don't know how many more of these I'll do. I don't know if it's going to be a full series or what. But for now, I'm going to carry on. Well, not now, but there'll be another episode. So I'll see you on the next one. Bye!